Walter, if this happens, if it starts to get created, how soon would we know about it? How soon would scientists be able to say, oh, no, we've done something wrong?
Well,
right away, or would it take a while before they knew it?
It would take a long while before we knew it. You would not see these things. They would disappear, so to speak. You would not detect them with your detectors because they would barely interact. Some people have referred to them as being neutrino-like. That they would pass through matter very easily, and it would take many days of passing through matter before it would interact with an atom, and then grow a little bit larger. Then the next interaction would be a little bit shorter period of time, and then the next interaction a little bit shorter period of time as it slowly grew larger. So you would never see it in your detector, your particle detectors. And so the only way you would detect it later on would be its effects on the planet.
And it would be too big by then.
And by that, yeah, you wouldn't be able to do anything, even if it were still small. You wouldn't even feel it until it's at the very end stages of devouring the Earth. You would maybe only minutes before the Earth were devoured start feeling earthquakes.
I mean, would we get a sign, though, Walter, that maybe, let's say, a satellite got too close to the black hole and got sucked in, and
no, it would pass right through the satellite, and the satellite wouldn't be affected.
Would not be affected.
It would not be affected until eventually, when it's growing larger and larger, and it's entirely inside of the Earth. At that point, it might be possible we would be able to somehow detect it deep down in the Earth that there was matter, rumblings within the Earth, so to speak. But by the time you would detect it, it would be at the very tail end of its consuming of the planet. It would start rapidly accelerating, and it's eating up the Earth. And you'd have minutes.
I'm George Norrie. This is Coast to Coast AM.